Welcome to the demonstration of assignment number 4 for 496, CS 496. I chose to do this application, implementation of the application on Android. So this is running from my cell phone right now. On the top left corner you can see the application that I made as a small icon as well. So this application called textbook application, the idea behind it is it should help students to make a decision if whether they should buy a book, textbook for the next semester or for a specific class or not. There are also some information about the difficulty of the classes, upcoming ones, and they also can schedule their schedule according to this information as well. So as we can see, this is the dashboard. We have 4 different buttons. 2 of them do the get requests and 2 post requests. So we have view all textbooks. So that's basically all the information that I have on my database. If we look at here, it basically shows the information that I already entered before. Basic information such as textbook, the number, ISBN number, edition, usefulness, basically whether they use it or not during the semester, for sale, whether they want to sell the book or not, and if the phone number they would like to be contacted if somebody would like to actually buy it from them. So we have a bunch of entries here. As you can see, the assembly book, that's a third edition, nobody actually used it, it doesn't state they are actually not selling it, and they're not providing any phone number as well. So let's see the view all classes. So we have only 2 classes so far right now. This is just the number of the class, the last name, the difficulty. The difficulty is actually going to be how many hours per week the person spent on this specific class. And the book title is the key that leads the links to the entity textbook, the one we just saw. And the second entry is the same one, basically different information. Let's take a look at add a textbook. Basically we're provided with 6 different fields. Let's fill them up. Basically this is a textbook title. Let's do the intro to networking. As you can see, it brings up the trackpad, the keypad. I'm sorry, to for specific field, because the ISBN is basically just a number. Let's type 978 7368. Edition, the 3rd edition. Usefulness, never used it. For sale, yes. And let's take just a random number, doesn't actually matter right now. And we can see now once we press the add button, it should give us the confirmation. Let's see. You see it says a new textbook entry created. So that's a confirmation from the database saying that we actually created a textbook. Let's take a look if it added or not. We can go to the view all textbooks, and now it should be, there you go, the first one. That's introduction to network, the ISBN number we typed in, information about never used it. Let's go back to the class number now. Let's add the class number. The class number is, let's type it in as well. This accepts only the numbers, so let's, I think there was 372, Professor Berrios. I was a typo, that's fine. Attended the class. It's how many years ago you attended the class, because classes constantly change, so this field also is required. I don't know, let's make it 1 year. How many hours I've spent? 20. Notes. It wasn't difficult. There you go. And the textbook key is I have it right here. 36 4 4 5 6 0 4 2 2. Alright, now let's add a class. It should also give us the information that the class was added. There you go, new class number entry created. Now let's go take a look at the view all classes, and there we go. This is the class that we just created. So you can also see that you cannot edit just an empty field. It will always ask you for required fields. The same goes for the class. Ask you to do this as well. Let's take a look if we can actually close the application and then reopen it and see if the information is still there. We open it again, view all textbooks. This is the first one, Intro to Networking. It's still there, right here on the top. We go view all classes, same here, goes on the bottom right here. So for the mobile part, I decided to use one tab to call the person up. So if the person provides the number, you just can press it, and it brings up the call feature. You can call them, you can send them a text message, or whatever you want. I'm planning to implement the long tab. If you can actually see on long, press on edit. I'm trying to actually implement the edit feature. So if you press long, it will bring up a field that will provide us with edit ability. For the class one, if you press on it, it will also do the edit. Well, I'm planning on to. And if you actually press lightly one on the short press, it will bring up the associated textbook based on the book title right here. So this is all the features that I have right now. As you can see, it works fine. It doesn't actually break, which is great. And alright, then thank you for watching my presentation for number 4.